It sounds like a script to a Hollywood blockbuster. A high school All-American wrestler with a bright future finds himself pulled into the drug trade world, goes on the run to avoid jail time, but ultimately gets captured and sent to prison. However, this is not a fictional tale. This is the real-life story of the LFA's Ian Heinisch.
2008, it was around there. My parents lost everything. It was a shock for me, so I was like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get some money. So that's when I started getting the shipment of pills over and started getting in that world, and it became really addictive.
You're in this world, you're selling pills, it's very lucrative for a while, but then you get set up in a sting. How'd that go down?
One day, this chick kept bugging me. I need X amount of pills, I need 1,000 pills. So we went to this Walmart parking lot, and I could tell there was something wrong about this guy. I could tell he didn't have enough money for what he was trying to get, and we pulled out, and car smashed the front, smashed the back. I was just laying on the ground with a gun to my temple, and I was like, oh my God, what did I get into? And then I bailed out and went to JFK, said goodbye to my family, JFK to Amsterdam, by myself with about $1,500 in my pocket.
As you are on the run at this point, Ian, is there any point where you're just thinking, what is going on with my life?
Yeah, well, the nightmares of constantly, every night I was being chased and waking up in cold sweats and out of breath and like, whoa, okay, that was a dream. In about 2011, I started taking these trips down to South America, mostly Colombia, back to Spain, smuggling drugs. We were going back and forth, and I think it lasted a few years, maybe 16 trips. And then I just had too many stamps on my passport. They pulled me in, they x-rayed me, they found drugs in me, and that was the end.
After being incarcerated in the Canary Islands and Spain for nearly 2 years, Heinisch was transferred to one of the toughest prisons in the United States, Rikers Island in New York. When you're in that jail in New York, was that the ultimate low for you?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I had the attitude, throw me in with the wolves, I'll lead the pack. And I wasn't worried, but it ended up working out, but it was some really close calls because they put me in maximum security, which I didn't know because I was a fugitive. So I was in with the worst of the worst at Rikers Island. So it was a hard time. It was a fight for survival every day. I mean, they just try to break you in there, and they did break you. I mean, you beat them by not caring about your life.
Heinisch finally regained his freedom, but found himself at an important crossroad in his life.
The first few weeks of acclimating was just weird. It was just like, I felt like if I did another year in there, it was gonna change me forever. This guy called me that I was a good wrestling buddy with, and he said, hey, you wanna train at Factory X? I said, yeah, but I don't have money, I don't have a car, I don't have a license. He goes, don't worry, I'll pick you up, drop you off.
Do you feel coming here to Factory X and learning MMA really saved your life?
Yeah, definitely. It's so many things have helped save my life, and just the path I'm on, and I'm here for a reason, and I truly believe that. It needs to be full circle, so now I feel the need and like the kind of, I have to go into prisons and start helping people like I was helped. Trying to establish these relations with probation officers, parole officers, and just find kids who are under 25 who get a pretty hefty prison sentence, find things that will fund them, and have a gym kind of like Factory X, but a living facility like a halfway house. So if they can have the ability to train full-time, have good mentors and good positive people around them, and give them a chance, and I think the gym will produce world champs.